So let's before we start playing the game, let me pause the music so I can focus. We're not gonna have music when we do this. So order, welcome. This is hold on, this is fucked up. There we go. That's better. So today is the start of our Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. I guess the first one and Miles Morales. So we're going to be doing roughly 4 to 5 hours on each game. And then we're going to switch over to Destiny to finish out the stream. But I'm not putting these out on YouTube because I think Miles Spider-Man 1 is already out there on YouTube, and Miles Morales, I might put them out there. Just because I don't think I uploaded any of the stuff to YouTube. So there's that. But why are we doing this? Well, in about 18 days from now, from today, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 comes out, and we are so freaking excited. See, either we because never mind. I am so freaking excited for it because this first one was amazing. It was the one of the best games I had played for a Spider-Man game in a while. The last Spider-Man game I played before this one was Web of Shadows, and I love Web of Shadows. As clunky and as like the frame rate and everything wasn't that good because of how old it was back then. Like we're talking like Xbox days. Like I loved it because what I loved about it was not just the ally system the game had, but I also loved how fluid movement felt. Between using the regular Spider-Man and using the black suit Spider-Man. And like the choices you made defined like how the story progressed, how you interacted with people. Like you could have done like the most evil things but be the regular looking Spider-Man, and in certain scenes you were like in the black suit, or if you would use the black suit but you did like a lot of good things, there was that. And I just absolutely loved it. I remember trying to go out and find all like the little like purple and red Spider-Man symbols to like boost web swing and everything, and I had like so many points. I played it so much. Like I think I played that game so much that I had like everything unlocked, and there's like millions of points left over from just how often I played it. I also played Shattered Dimensions a lot, which I really enjoyed. And I think that's what led to them making Edge of Time, because they saw that people were like, ooh, this Spider-Man's really cool. Like, what's his story? Like, with Miguel O'Hara. So, for me, when I heard the announcement of Marvel Spider-Man, this one, I was so freaking excited for it. I pre-ordered it. Like, I have the Steelbook, which is, like, freaking right here. I have this. I don't know if you can see it back there. Where'd I put it? Oh, okay, Alex, don't move your fucking head. Right up there next to that, like, old laptop, because that's the old laptop I had from school. And then there's old headphones, but right back there, it's kind of hard to see, but that's the collector's edition statue they gave when you pre-ordered it, which I did, very much so. I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about the gameplay. I really enjoyed the whole uniqueness and fluidity of the gameplay. How the suits offered something, so like you could use a suit power but look like this, and they were so good. And then Miles Morales, that game, even though there was the copyrighted music, that game was a lot of fun. So going into the second game, knowing that there's like you have both of them, and not only that, but Peter also has like um the Venom symbiote, which, oh, if not to spoil anything, but the end of this game that we're about to play had one of the best foreshadowing parts I had ever seen, and it was so good. So freaking good. So knowing in the second game that we have Venom, and we're gonna have that symbiote suit, and we're gonna have Craven, who's like in Shadow Dimensions, he was one of my favorite boss fights. Um, I didn't like him so much in the third Spider-Man movie game. His introduction was really weird, mainly for the fact that he was like imbuing himself with like the animal fighting techniques and everything. But Shattered Dimensions, I loved every second of it. I love the uniqueness that each character had in their fighting skills. What I really enjoyed was all the different enemies they threw in. Like, I mean, you had Rhino, you had Hammerhead, you had Vulture, you had the Green Goblin, you had the Hobgoblin. I think there were a couple others too. Hold on, let me look, because you had Ultimate Spider-Man, I think the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, and Spider-Man 2099. Um, um, I have to look here, and I don't know if I yeah, it was on 360, Wii, PlayStation 3, DS, and Microsoft Windows. Um, but yeah, Craven the Hunter, Hammerhead, Green Goblin, the Hobgoblin, um, Electro, Sandman, um, Scorpion from 2099, Deadpool, Juggernaut. That's who it was. You didn't have Rhino. You had Juggernaut. Um, Doc Ock. Like, it was great. Like, it was so much fun. Um, it was like, it was so so much fun. Nolan North reprises okay for Deadpool and that. Yeah, like it was awesome. Um, but yeah, you had Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, Ultimate Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. Um, you know, uh, yeah, just Shattered Dimensions was great. Web of Shadows was fun. I mean, you had Vulture, you had Electro, you had Black Cat. Um, that's if you went with the symbiote side, and then and I like how those things kind of change too. Like how enemies progress depending on the villains that you're going to be fighting for that particular part of the game, and how they adapted to how other enemies were. That to me was really fun and cool. Then you had Wolverine, Luke Cage, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is one of my Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Spider Man are my top four. And then for the fifth one, I don't know, maybe he's not really a hero, but I'm gonna go with Deadpool. Like those are my top five Marvel characters. Um, Spider Man, Moon Knight has gone up there, especially after Disney Plus's show about it. Ghost Rider has always been a fun one. Wolverine, and then Deadpool. The reason I have to separate Deadpool from Spider-Man is because if those two get together, it's a whole weird thing. But yeah. So we are going to be hopping. I just want to kind of talk about that before I go into this.